Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, your go-to destination for everything on two wheels. Today, we're diving deep into one of 2025's boldest and most imposing power cruisers, the 2025 Suzuki Boulevard M109F. If you love muscle bikes with a street-dominating presence and brute performance, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Suzuki has long been known for delivering value-packed motorcycles, and the M109 lineup is no exception. With the 2025 M109F, Suzuki takes its legacy of power cruisers a step further, melding classic American muscle styling with Japanese engineering precision. So what's new or noteworthy in this year's M109F? Let's start under the hood, or rather, under the tank. At the heart of the Boulevard M109F is Suzuki's tried and true 1,783 cubic centimeters V-twin engine. This liquid-cooled, 54-degree monster delivers massive low-end torque and crisp throttle response, designed for both aggressive acceleration and smooth cruising. Peak torque kicks in early, which means you feel the pull the moment you twist the throttle, no waiting, no lag. It's not just about numbers, it's about how the power is delivered. And Suzuki nails it here with their refined dual overhead cam setup and advanced fuel injection. The engine is mated to a 5-speed transmission, and while some might expect 6 gears in 2025, Suzuki keeps it traditional, and for good reason. The gearing is tall, making it easy to cruise at highway speeds without over-revving, while the wide torque band means you rarely need to downshift in city traffic. Let's talk about that signature shaft drive. This is one of the Boulevard M109F's standout features. Unlike a chain or belt, the shaft drive is virtually maintenance-free and provides a smoother, more direct power delivery. It's a perfect choice for long-haul riders who want to spend more time on the road and less time in the garage. Now moving on to design. Because you can't ignore the Boulevard's visual impact. This thing demands attention. The 2025 M109F has aggressive styling cues straight out of a muscle car design playbook. It features a long, low-slung profile, beefy 240mm rear tire, and a fat inverted front fork that makes the front end look as powerful as the rear. There's a newly sculpted LED headlamp cluster that looks modern yet retains that beefy cruiser attitude. Suzuki also refreshed the color options this year with bold two-tone paint schemes and metallic finishes. Matte blacks, deep reds, and midnight blues are all available, each paired with blacked-out engine components and dual exhaust pipes that are as much about looks as they are about sound. Speaking of which, the exhaust note is pure thunder. Deep, throaty, and unmistakably V-twin. Suzuki has tuned the exhaust system to deliver rich bass at idle and a ferocious growl at higher revs, which adds to the bike's commanding presence. Let's look at handling and ride quality. While the M109F is a big bike clocking in at over 760 pounds wet, it handles surprisingly well. The inverted 46mm front forks and rear monoshock suspension are tuned for stability at high speeds and comfort during longer rides. The low 27.8-inch seat height makes it accessible for a wide range of riders, and the wide handlebars give you a solid sense of control even when maneuvering at low speeds. Braking is handled by dual front disc brakes with radial-mounted calipers and a single rear disc. ABS comes standard, offering confidence and stopping power that matches the bike's performance. It's a crucial addition, especially for a bike this heavy and fast. Technology-wise, the M109F is relatively minimalist, but by design. This bike isn't meant to be cluttered with screens and toggles. You do get a digital LCD instrument panel with speed, gear indicator, trip info, and a fuel gauge. But the focus here is on pure riding. No traction control, no ride modes, just rider and machine, connected by raw torque and road. Now, let's talk about comfort and ergonomics. The seat is broad and plush, with enough support for both short urban runs and longer highway trips. Passenger accommodations are decent, with a slightly stepped-up seat and foot pegs, though extended two-up rides may benefit from an aftermarket backrest or gel pad. Wind protection is minimal, again, in keeping with the cruiser aesthetic, but optional small screens are available through Suzuki accessories. Let's not forget fuel economy. Given the displacement and weight, you're looking at around 35 to 40 miles per gallon, depending on your riding style. With a 5.2-gallon fuel tank, that gives you a practical range of over 180 miles solid for a big cruiser, so what's the price? The 2025 Suzuki Boulevard M109F comes in at an MSRP of approximately $15,499, depending on your market and dealer fees. That puts it in line with or slightly below other big-bore cruisers from Harley-Davidson, Indian, or Yamaha. And when you factor in the low-maintenance shaft drive, strong build quality, and overall performance, this bike offers some serious value. First, that combination of muscle cruiser looks with sports bike-like performance. Second, the shaft drive, a rarity in this class and price point. Third, Suzuki's reliability and relatively low cost of ownership make this a long-term partner for riders who want both performance and durability. To sum it up, the 2025 Suzuki Boulevard M109F is not for the faint-hearted. It's built for those who crave raw power, commanding style, and the kind of road presence that turns heads at every intersection. It's a modern classic, refined, fierce, and uncompromising. That's it for today's deep dive. If you're into muscle cruisers, the M109F deserves a spot on your test ride list. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more reviews, comparisons, and all things motorcycles right here on Global Bike Buzz. Ride safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.